But hello everybody, and welcome to episode 10 of Baldur's Gate 3, and a special early hello to Cozy Plays, who was saying that she was also having some odd tech issues yesterday. As you guys can see, I've not taken a step since the last episode. I thought that maybe I would be able to bounce back to town, and instead, it's just been a very, very busy day. So I figured that we would jump in together and hopefully sort some of this stuff up. So see, part of me wants to pull out the torch. Okay, if the world explodes around us, I might reload, just because I don't really want that to happen again. If anybody caught the end of, what was that, episode 7 or something like that? That was super duper. Hello to Jab! Jab, I hope that your Tuesday has gone well. Yeah, so, Jab, I didn't get a chance to finish the thought last time about Secret Level, where, like, I don't want to spoil anything, but, like, you were saying no idea. This seems bad.
Gods, what's happening?
That's an extremely good question. I'm sure it'll be fine. So I'm just checking. I'm checking my corners here, because I don't know what that purple miasma is, and there's a lot of it around. Wait, how the fuck far does this go? I don't know where we are. I'm gonna F5 it. I don't like the air that smells like mind control. Maybe we'll look down here, and then I'm dead serious that we might just come back here later. I figured there was like 1,000,001 things to... Oops. To pick up.
More are coming.
What in the 9 hells is that?
They're coming. They're coming.
Still your mind this unusual voice. Does that mean to shut it out? I feel like this would be to shut it out. Tell me, let's talk to the crew, and tell me I'm not imagining this.
No, someone's coming, and someone else wants us to know.
They are coming. You are coming.
Sir, I was just looking at the box. I just wanted to take the box. We have a dowry ring. Do you guys remember? That's what we were doing when we came down here. There's just a lot to look at, and I don't want to walk away from the quest that we could just give that dude his dowry. Let's stack these boxes over here. Hold on. A level 4 Minotaur. Well, all other things being equal, I feel like we could probably take one level 4 guy with the party. And there's lots of stuff down here that I'd like to have. So, why don't we snuff the torch? And we're going to break everybody out. Okay, now everybody's on their own. So, we're going to keep Corvus with Alyssa. And then we're going to start getting ready. We definitely want to have Karlach on the ground and ready to charge. Oh, and Carol Luna has fixed it so that, okay. Hold on a second. Astarion, let's just have you move pretty carefully, actually. We're going to try to disarm that. That Pillars of Eternity 2 will no longer be cut off at the bottom. Yeah, I'll say that, like, whatever we were missing down there, Carol Luna, I did not feel like it detracted from the experience of watching the stream at all. Because, like, the main action was clearly visible. So, Jab, I'm curious if there's any, like, things in, like worlds in Secret Level there that you would have liked to see and that they didn't have.
Quite ready for you. Right
because
away.
I'm gonna like, and I'm not even being funny on this. If they were gonna add something that was like, if they're gonna do Pac-Man, I want to see Q*bert. I feel like a lot of people today have no idea what Q*bert is, but I know what Q*bert is, and I always thought that that would be like a cool thing to see more of. Like, they've got that weird sort of like box world that they're all jumping around on. Oh, there we go. Well, I feel like I didn't save before we started this. This guy's got 84 hit points. So let's learn a little bit about him. So, A, he doesn't fit on the character card. It's probably a little concerning. Oh, Jab has a great call. Doom would be awesome. I would love to see Secret Level do a Doom. Like, any era of Doom. Any Doom game would be awesome. Not just 2016, but, like, they could do one for Doom the Dark Age. They could do one for, like, original Doom back in the day. They could do a take on myhouse.wad. Any of those would be really good. So he's muscular. He's very strong. Has advantage on ability checks and saving throws using athletics. Okay. And then dark vision. And he's currently threatened and has a reckless roar. Advantage on attack rolls, but we also have attack advantage against him. So let's take a look. So we're all like linked up. We're fine. So why don't we have Gale? Well, maybe we shouldn't have Gale go first. This guy looks like he gets to go again. Or is there a different... Oh, fuck. There's a second Minotaur. I'm not really prepped for that. So I'm going to say that if we swipe at a creature and make a dex save, that's not necessarily athletics? I don't know. Do we think this would work? 84%. What's his dexterity? He doesn't have that high of a dexterity. He actually gets a +0. So, or we could do we have that vampiric touch, or is that something Will does? That might be a Will deal. We're not concerned about him healing. Firebolt is too close. Shocking Grasp. This guy, we're not going to get advantage on it, but we already have advantage. And I feel like this is pretty good at close range. And then we're not going to be able to push him away with Gale. Maybe I should have done something defensive, but that's what we chose. It's what I chose. We'll end Gale's turn. Maybe I shouldn't have ended his turn. Maybe I should have held on in case we could have moved. All right, so first of all, let's reapply our Hunter's Mark on this guy. Then I think that we're going to send Corvus down there to do an attack. Because maybe we can blind this guy. That's not about us getting advantage. That's about... And, sorry, remind me about Curse. This was new as of last episode. Okay, we already have advantage. So although that's guaranteed damage, I'd rather try to blind this guy. Straight miss. Okay. This doesn't say anything about getting an attack of opportunity. I'm still going to end right here. Jab says, from the 3900X to the 57X3D, 5700X3D, noticeably smoother, at least in some games, but less overall total computing power since I went from 12 to 8 cores, and actually down a little bit in frequency. But I use a lot more games than I do stuff that actually uses all the cores of the CPU. Yeah, so that's the first thing I was going to think, Caroluna, that you... Well, he's already honest. Is hampering his movement speed isn't going to help, and I really don't want to go down there. So yeah, I think we just shoot him twice. I don't want to use an elemental arrow because everybody else is in there. Okay, we've got him down by half already. Now, I think that his counterattack is going to be devastating, so if we can possibly hamper him... Cleave is not helpful. Prepare might be helpful. And then range attack, and then Searing Smite. Deal an extra 2 to 12 fire damage and set your target on fire. It takes 1d6 fire damage every turn, and we can only do it... But maybe let's save this for the next guy coming. I'm not sure if we want a Frenzy, but I also don't feel like I don't want a Frenzy. How far away is Friend? Friend is really far away, so I feel like my Frenzy is going to terminate prematurely if we do that. So, why don't we go for a Lacerate, followed by a Reckless Attack, How? And we really can't shove him, right? Yeah, he can't shove. And that's basically it for Karlach. It's a bummer.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Can't stay idle and also can't do anything of value. So we're going to end Alyssa's turn. And now we've got... So because we have advantage, we should be able to... Wait, up to 33 hit points. He's 1 hit point too much for us to do that. That sucks. So I think that we do a sneak attack. Can you do something as well? Is that it? Do we have a regular attack that we can do? Offhand attack? Off balance gets us what? He has disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks, and attack rolls against it have advantage. That doesn't seem that great, but I really want to make sure that this guy gets as little ability to hit us as possible. So maybe the drop-in dexterity rolls will be helpful. This is it. So then friend is going to come up, but then first guy gets to go again. Gore on Gale. They rolled a 15. So I would need to get my AC up by... I think ties hit, so we need to get it up by 5. Which we can do. Oh, well, if it doesn't... Casting a spell at a higher level doesn't grant any additional benefits. So the only reason to ever do it is if you're out of spell slots. Okay. So if we can have our melee guys take this guy down, and then we can lay up some bad news for this guy. So we're going to save Alyssa's turn for now. Astarion, can you stab this guy some more? Sneak attack? Good. And that's probably... So we're not going to be able to throw anything, right? We could take Cunning Action Hide, maybe. Let's go up here, and then Cunning Action Hide.
Ready or no?
And then maybe we'll go up here and use ranged attacks on this guy as he comes in. I would love to be far enough away that he can't hit us. He has to dash, and then we'll just wait for him to come to us. But let's end turn.
Survival is all that matters.
Now that that guy's down, we have some more interesting options. I feel like Gale is probably going to want to... Does he seriously not have his mage armor? Mage armor so far seems to be another one of those things that you don't get any benefit. Protect a target from attacks, increases armor class to 13 plus its dexterity modifier. 13 plus dex. I don't see any advantage to doing this at a higher level. So let's cast... Well, I mean, why? Why are we going to do that? Why don't we just stand up here and let Karlach take the hits? So that frees us up then to do the other thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to have him throw some grease and maybe make it difficult for this guy to close distance. Not scroll, yeah. We just want this. Throw. Alright, this seems like a fairly narrow point in the path. Alright, hopefully that he'll slip as he comes through there. And otherwise, we're just going to end his turn.
But to keep going.
Karlach, we're going to... This is why I didn't want to use Frenzy before. We're just going to have... Oh, I honestly thought that I was Karlach. That super sucks. I should have paid much closer attention. We're going to dash right back up there. I didn't have any big plans for Alyssa for this turn, but still, that was a lot of wasted effort. Yeah, it's too far away. We'll just end our turn there. Okay, Corvus, you're going to get back. And then Karlach, just in case this dude makes it up here, we're going to have her standing right over that bloody body. We're going to give this guy something to think about. Wait, he's smart enough not to come over here? That sucks. I like my Minotaurs dumb. All right. Gale, can you hit him from here? Nope. Okay. I really want to lure him in, though. I don't see any reason to go to him. I'm going to move back slightly. Okay, we're going to end everybody's turn. Turns are 6 seconds. Did he get stuck? Yes! Perfect. Okay, now we can lay into this dude. So, Gale, why don't we light him on fire?
No gloom, all doom.
I think he might climb down here, but we definitely want to do this. He's on his back. Yeah, nice cantrip. We'll just light him straight on fire. And that's his turn. Now, Minotaur is gonna have to get up, so I feel safe coming down here and getting lined up. Cara Luna likes to line. I like my Minotaurs dumb. Yeah, I don't want a Minotaur smarter than I am. Then you've got Jack Reacher, okay? A guy this muscly that's also smarter than I am, and I guess in most cases probably more dexterous. What do we need me for, man?
Right.
It's too much.
Let's go.
Give people some sort of weaknesses. I feel like regular arrows. Oh, wait, can we do this yet?
No hesitation.
Yeah, now we can hit him. And she's fine up there, man. We don't have to go down. Oh, wait. Sneak attack. Sneak attack range. That's what we want. Can't have disadvantage. I don't know how we have disadvantage. Oh, we're too far away. Okay. We can come down here. Watch me get spotted by this guy who's just, like, completely on his backo. Really? Okay. We'll go a little closer. Can we... Now? There we go. I'm sorry. Oh, it was a critical hit. I was like, he had 38 hit points. Exactly how much damage did he do? 38, exactly. Right on the money. All right, everybody link up. Let's get back, form up on Alyssa, and we're going to find out what Minotaurs carry in their pockets. I'm trying to think of, like, one that I think it would be cool for them to do on secret level, like some game universe or whatever. Honestly, I probably would have said D&D, but they've got that, so... Oh, you know what would be really cool to see, I think, actually? Their take on Factorio. Amulet of the Unworthy. Grants resistance to slashing damage and vulnerability to bludgeoning damage. That is highly situational. Let's give that to Karlach, but I don't think I'm going to have her put that on yet. Okay, this seems like... Oh. Interesting. So, this is where the, See, now I want to touch here just so that we have access to that. And we know the pathway. Alright, let's head south. Oh, remember? I don't know if anybody remembers. These things incinerated that Minotaur when he tried to attack the thing. I'd forgotten about this. So I probably don't want to go up to those statues.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
It always felt vainglorious to think my deeds worthy of a personal journal, but as I watched the drow mass outside our gates, I realized my arrogance is already of a far costlier sort. I see no harm in tipping the scales a little further. Not for me, but for those who followed me down into the dark. They deserve to be remembered. Norn Remus, lost in the deep tunnels as we fell back from the drow. Thulk of the Northern Wastes, grazed by an arrow and succumbed to poison. Bree Brecca, who stood against a Drider with only her mason's hammer. And initiates they are, the entire company, for they have seen and suffered too much to be called novices. We've collapsed a tunnel behind and have made ready to Oh, sorry, Dead Space. I don't know why that... Jab, they should do one of Dead Space. I would love to see a Blur Studios take on Dead Space. We've made ready to open the gate. Perhaps we can carve a path through. And if not, I enclose a list of names. Let the annals show that whatever their end, the cause was the same. One high initiate, Jarus, wished to stamp his name in the history of his church. He sought to forge a path through the darkness, not realizing there are some places the light was never meant to touch. He was a fool. Yeah, we read about this dude before. Like, he was repeatedly told, don't do it, don't go down there, it's too dangerous, initiate, report back to base at once, and he didn't do it. Here? This is very odd. Okay, I think I'm clicking on the map icon rather than the... Okay, there we go. I get it now. I didn't realize that you could select characters through the map. And now everybody's back together again.
No time to rest.
Now, let's see if we can open this gate or turn off the lasers at least, so that then we can harvest the Minotaur. Maybe I'll just reach out and, like, touch this Minotaur. Okay, yeah, he didn't have anything. Anything else out there that we think... Like, that skeleton's gonna have, like, 1 gold piece on him or whatever. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't feel like I need to go out there. And I don't know, I just feel kind of uncomfortable turning off this defense system. And for that matter, we should probably just turn off, or, like, throw the lever again. I don't know, maybe we'll go out there. But here's what we're going to do next. We want to go deliver that dowry. I want to mark that we've got lots of stuff to look here in the Underdark, which it looks like we'll be back real soon, because I also want to find the Night Song. But let's go to Zentarum Out Hideout. Yeah, that's sort of the way that we got in here. And then from here, we can go upstairs. So, just in case, I want to F5 it, but my intention is to give him the ring. I want to give him everything that was in the chest. I found this chest. I think it's yours.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her to say goodbye.
And that's done. We returned the ring to Benrin. Okay, I would have liked to give him the gold that we found in there as well. As you guys know, I really like money. I like gold. I want to be able to afford all the spells and the specialty arrows and the equipment upgrades and all that stuff. However, one of the reasons that I loot so prolifically is that then when we need to give money to somebody in need, we have that available. Next up, I would like to find the Githyanki Kretch, and or we might go find Night Song. Let's leave this place. Let's take a look. So this was the inn. I forget what it was called. Joaquin's Rest. So we've done that. Let's go just a little bit south. We've got a ton of stuff to sell, and if we can make it to the Githyanki Kretch and they don't try to kill us like the people down in the underground, whatever, it would be cool to, like, trade with them and see if they've got a different array of stuff.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
You, son of Gara.
Well, somebody remembers something, and it's not me. Yule, then you are Zora's friend?
Fellow scout, Druid's Grove.
Were you and Zoru scouting alone?
Yes. Zoru fled. Left me to fight.
We get 2 more questions. Where can I find the Gith Kretch?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
We get 1 more question. So we know he was a scout, and we know that he was scouting, so I guess we'll ask him how did he die?
Monstrous warriors. Keen swords. Black spots.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
But I hope we can come back here. I feel really confident that we can. I want to do the spider den and I want to get the night song. Oh, literally explicitly says don't do this. I'm going to assume that yes means I want to progress and not no, I don't want to tie up any loose ends. No? Okay, then we're not going that way. You never know. They might have some conversation here. And am I over encumbered? Why am I strolling? I am very over encumbered. I feel like I wasn't over encumbered a second ago. Well, whatever. Let's find you know what might have happened? Maybe when I put all the wares into the trading window, and then I canceled out. Maybe Alyssa picked them all up.
Been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know.
Join me.
It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you lead the way.
Speak.
Why don't we ask this at this point? Why are you so rude all the time?
If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the Undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be, say what I must be, to survive every beast I face and every wound I bear.
Well, I guess that answers everything. Let's join up. And
Dismiss someone first.
Yeah, we just cleared out Astarion.
Well chosen.
There's somebody over here.
You're the only one still dawdling here. We need some quiet.
We cannot restore balance to the grove while you continue loitering. Please leave.
Oh, right, I forgot about Fabio. I'll be on my way soon.
Make it quick. You're disrupting the harmony of this holy place.
So, if he's gone, is there any reason not for me to just pilfer? I can't think of one. Now, we can go get the night song. I don't want to go get the Kretch just yet, because now we know that leaves out of the world. Or we could do the spiders. I'm gonna say, how close are we to level 6? Not very. Let's go look at the spiders. Oh, hello to Blue Sky, who said the well is the way, which was a good tip. I'm so sorry, Blue Sky. I'm never like not acknowledging somebody. I just sometimes look over and I just don't realize that somebody also said something a minute ago. So I apologize. I hope you're still here, and I hope your Tuesday is going very well. A journal filled with hastily sketched diagrams of spiders and various spell runes. The captions are largely written in code, save for a few passages near the end that are penned in shaky common. They can sense my devotion. It draws them. I hear them in the shadows, whispers from the Dark Mother. I woke to a gift wrapped in a spider silk. A pair of boots taken from a heretic's corpse. Lolth sends her daughters to reward my faith, to let me know I'm on the right path. Another gift, the corpse of a drow, sigil scarred upon his face. An arachnomancer, one with the power to inhabit the spider's form. It's a message, a calling. My blood already dries upon the dagger, her blessed image carved into my skin. An ornate diagram is drawn upon this parchment depicting a ritual of some kind. At the bottom, two figures, a spider and an elf, are sketched within overlapping circles. A single word is penned beneath them, transcendence. That's gotta be worth something to somebody. Hey, do you guys like drow artifacts? How about slash fiction with Oh, yep. Hold on. Send this to Gale. Sorry, that's a scroll of Fireball. I specifically did not learn Fireball because I figured that we might find it someday. And it would... Oops. Sorry. I alt-tabbed out. Let's do a couple things to get ready. We're going to snuff the torch. We're going to F5 it. You know something, fuck it. Like, we've got potions, and we can make more or buy more.
Still alive. So that's progress.
And next. Oh, so the boots of web walking. Right here. So my boots allow me to... I get +1 athletics, which I think affects your movement distance, and... I'm always casting a spell that gets me... So I really want to keep these for her. Boots of Striding seems pretty good. Karlach has... Once per turn when you dash, you gain Wrath for 2 turns. +1 bonus to damage with melee weapons for every turn this condition has remaining. So, like, that actually wouldn't be bad on... What's his face? Astarion, because Astarion dashes pretty commonly. He can do it for free a lot of the time. She's got Boots of Aid and Comfort, which is the 3 temporary hit points. And then Lae'zel has Boots of Light Feet. Dashes or takes a similar action, they gain lightning charges, and those cause extra damage, I think. So, of the set, let's give the Boots of Spider Step to Lae'zel. I just don't know if I'm going to want to put them on. I think that we'll feel our way through this. Where is he? I see him on the map. I don't see him here. I think he's beneath us. Why don't we put it into group hide mode? Also, I don't think we want to walk on the map on the webs because if I remember correctly, there he is. There they... Oh, God. Okay, how about...
My faith protects me.
That guy seems very, very dangerous. What I'm thinking is we light that flame on fire when that giant phase spider matriarch is on it. I just want him, like, any amount of fall damage that we can get to start this off, I think is good. Okay, I'm going to F5 it here, and then we're going to get this started. Well, that was a pretty strong start. For them.
Oh, hells.
Okay, so give me a status update. What are we dealing with? Simple toxin and poison. So we can take an antidote, and I think that that's a bonus action. So we'll probably do that now, meaning that I should have moved the Hunter's Mark before. Let's worry about that later. Antidote. We're going to drink. And then I bet we're going to want to have one for each of them. So... let's take out 2 there. 2 there. Okay, so these 2 will send to... I don't know, who else got poisoned? Lae'zel did. And then we'll send these to, I don't know, Karlach. Okay, now the nice thing is, this guy is back on a web. That's good, because I think that I can shoot him with a fire arrow that'll drop down beneath him and light him on fire at the same time. So, yeah, it's nobody else's turn. Let's shoot a fire arrow at this guy. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Spider web is currently burning. Okay, but it just didn't collapse. And then And we did hit him, just not very hard. I think we're going to do another fire arrow. Oh, is that it? That's our... So we can only use one of those, but then we do still get our second attack. Do I have any preferences on the second attack? Not really. Okay, that guy is the size of a bus. How did we miss? I feel like I roll a lot of 3s for attack rolls. And then, Alyssa, why don't we get you out of the poison? Okay, why don't we just walk you out of the poison then?
Very well.
So now Corvus is poisoned. I don't know if Corvus has the, like, can drink an antidote. We're going to fly over here. And then we're going to use Bad Omen on this guy. The solid hit. And, oh, and we did get the curse on him. And then we're just going to hang out there with Corvus. So now we get, bonuses, or sorry, advantage on attacks. I would prefer not to walk onto the web. Let's see if we can light it up with a firebolt. I feel like, honestly, knocking this guy down to the ground again is our best shot. He took like 26 points of damage the last time that we did that. Oh my, when we knocked him onto his friend! Dude, that's awesome! The fact that the enemy takes falling damage is one thing, but the fact that he does damage to what he falls on, that's next level. I wouldn't, if you had asked me, I wouldn't have thought that that was possible. And then I think we probably do a healing word on Lae'zel. And that's her turn.
Smell blood.
All right. I want Karlach in melee combat with this thing. So that's a weapon action. Sorry, I just want to make sure because I want to jump out of this poison so that we don't get more poisoned. And I feel like we can just do it. And then we're going to do reckless attack. And then cleave is pointless. Piercing shot is pointless. Oh, we could do throw. Do we have a stone? We do. So can I do throw stone? Throw? To... Hold on. I'm not sure that I understand the throw mechanics. I've never done it. Throw. 70%. Hold on. I think that we get, like, an extra thing, but if I'm gonna do this, I'd rather hit him with my axe. Dude, one turn! She took him out. And now, yeah, okay, so the throw would have taken this, the part of the extra attack. So I feel good, and I think we'll probably just hang out up here with everybody else for now.
I am fury. I am death.
Alright, so she has a little bit of hit points, but she's also got a bunch of poison running through her. I think that we drink a potion, rather. And then... Why is that disadvantage? Oh, because she's poisoned. Maybe I should have taken an antidote. Although this is not disadvantaged. Maybe it's because she's prone. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, so... Hold on, let's use our sword. Can we get in close enough to stab?
I will not know failure.
Lizelle, well, I guess it was only 60%. Cleave. Yeah, hit them both. And that is her turn. All right. I feel like we don't have Hunter's Mark on at all. Yeah, it's Alyssa the Phase Spider. If we move away, we get an attack of opportunity. I don't want to allow that to happen. Let's do our Hunter's Mark. And then I think that we just stab with sword. 91% chance. Is that it? She's down? She's down. And there's one more spider. I do feel like we could probably see it, except that I don't want to walk in the webbing. And we're not going to have a shot anyplace else, unless we go all the way down. But we have an extra attack that we can do. Shit. I just don't want to walk through the poison. And we can't jump it, because I already took our bonus action. So, let's get over here, and then we're just going to stop. We're gonna sacrifice this attack. Okay, Corvus is back. Let's fly. And then just do a peck attack. Okay, Phase Spider. I definitely don't think that we could have done this on our first visit, but now at an equivalent level, that went a lot better than I was expecting. And we've got a Prisoner's Robe. When the wearer casts a spell that deals poison damage, it deals an additional 1 to 4 poison damage, similar to what Shadowheart is doing to herself right now. And we searched up here before, and then that's back into the basement. So then over here would be find the Sharan Temple, follow the Githyanki map. Wait, follow the Githyanki map? I know that Lae'zel got that. I thought it was like a complete, like not inscrutable, like it was recognizable as a map, but she just didn't know what it meant. Use?
Markings reveal the location of a Githyanki crash.
Okay, so that's what it is then. Okay, I feel like we'll go out then. The question is, do we want to go to the Cellulite outpost? Because that's probably relatively close to where the Night Song is. Yes, let's do that.
Lethal. Beyond the Dark is everything I thought it'd be.
And this environ seems worthy of a Githyanki warrior's estimation.
To be deemed worthy by the great Lae'zel of Kresh Kalir.
Continue as you have, Karlach, and you will achieve the same.
I kind of want to heal Corvus, but also I do feel like... Now, this is interesting. Hold on. This is over to the west. I don't...
What path lies before me?
Oh, it's jump out this window? Okay, we didn't find this in the last visit. Oh! That I actually jumped. What? Let's not touch any more glowing mushrooms then. Yeah, these things remind me of, oh, Jab, what's it called? Riftbreaker. By the way, they're doing another big patch for Riftbreaker. If he weren't petrified, that's how he'd be moving right now. Alright, I guess we won't be able to help this person. It seems like we can do him enough damage, do enough damage to him that he would die, but what's the point? He's pretty dead right now. Oh, hello to Azaric. Azaric, I hope all is well with you as well. We are just having some fun here. Hold on. Well, I can't survive this. Hold the hell on. This is a lot all of a sudden. Inner was saying hello to Jab and Azric. Hello to Bueller. Happy Tuesday to you. He's going to be using his unpetrification ray to bring friends back to life. I don't even know where to start. Like seriously, do we just run away? You guys, as tends to happen, now I don't remember the last time that I F5'd it. I don't know when we did that. So, okay. Let's try to learn anything about this guy. Nothing. He's not very strong, but he's got a pretty good dexterity and constitution, and actually not bad anything else either. But he's not very strong, so if we can do anything to roll against his strength, that'll probably be a winner. Hello to Marquack. Marquack, A, thank you so much for the cheer, and B, I hope that you had a great weekend. Thank you very much. Yeah, like this past weekend, I was just like feeling real low, but feeling much, much better now, and I hope that you also had a great weekend. By the way, we're at that part of the year where I don't want to say it too much, but you just never know when people are traveling. So just super quick, anybody that if we don't get a chance to see again after like this sentence, I hope you all have a very, very good holiday. Hopefully we'll have a chance to wish people a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's and Hanukkah and all of that coming up, but I just wanted to like say it real quick. Mark, thank you very, very much for the cheer. Carolina is saying that it's in the eye of the beholder, but he doesn't mean my dagger or arrows yet, so I'm not sure. He's not vulnerable to anything. Then again, these guys are far enough. We still have a 90% shot on this guy. Even with disadvantage. Wait, he's blinded? Or I'm blinded? I'm blinded. Okay, so here's what I think we're going to do. I think that we move out of the darkness. We're no longer blinded. Now what we're going to do is... This guy's flying, right? Right. So here's what we'll do. Let's Hunter's Mark this guy. And then we're going to shoot him to death. What if this guy... I don't know if this guy can heal himself or if he can, like, have anybody else heal him. But this might be helpful from regaining hit points. But that I think that only lasts for one turn. We could also endarken him. But then our friends won't be able to see him. And then we've got ice and lightning. That's what we go for lightning. He's not on the ground, so he's not grounded. Let's shoot this. Critical miss. That missed everybody, right? Oh no, we did hit the guy. We just critically missed on the other dude. Okay, at least we got something done. And then just a regular ass attack then. Can you hamstring shot somebody with no legs? Why not? We'll give it a shot. Okay, we did. We shot that beholder in the hamstrings. Hello to Solid Chrome Hickey. So, Carolina says, a dagger could probably be in the eye of the beholder. I'd like to get it there. And Markwick says, damn beholders, may they all get pink eye. Can you imagine? Oh, that'd be awful. I've never had pink eye, but I remember it was back when I worked a job that was the night shift. Somebody that I knew at the time came in, their eye was like bright red. I was like, dude, what's going on? He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, your eye. And like, he wasn't aware until I mentioned it. And then he was like, and then it like wouldn't stop watering and it got very uncomfortable. And like, I didn't know that like pink eye is like hyper, communicable. Infectious. That's what I was looking for. I think that we're going to move back. I don't know if we want to be in the darkness though. How about, let's get spread out, because I don't know if this guy has a lot of like area attacks. Fun fact, I don't actually know very much about beholders. If they have those eye stalks, and I feel like every eye stalk gets to make a separate attack. So I just want to sort of be far away from things. Okay, well, at least of the 39 points of damage she just took, she only actually had to survive 29. She only actually had to survive like 8 because she didn't have that many hit points to start with. Okay, so we're gonna need some like big benefits. The trouble is I'm not sure that I can see these guys. So can we do bless? No, because of the darkness. However, no, we can only get her stuck in the darkness. Do I have anything that pushes that darkness out of the way? I haven't seen this guy doing a lot of like elemental attacks. Charm person probably is going to be very helpful. Resistance wouldn't be terrible. I would like to do Guiding Bolt on this guy, but I don't think that I can see him. Yeah, the darkness blocks us. This was a good place to put this. I feel like curing Karlach of blindness won't be helpful if she's still in the dark. Like that blindness is just a description of where she is. How about... No, do I have any options to like... Do we have like a scroll of sunlight or something? Sunlight. No. Lights. How about wind? What if we could blow it away? No. Breeze? Okay, let's just look through scrolls. Because Alyssa's got a bunch. Feign death, animal friendship. She doesn't need to feign death right now. She's got the actuality of it. Scroll of aid. Heal your allies and increase their hit point maximum by 5 hit points. That would be pretty great, except we can't see them right now. Scorching ray would be good. Oh, hold on. How about dark vision? So what if we did dark vision on... See, that would be her move, though. That would be helpful, except it's not super helpful right now on this turn. Hold person, acid arrow, burning hands, blur. Witch belt could do some cool stuff. The trouble is, every single version of this, if we could blind the beholder, that'd be good. It's a con save, though, and he's got pretty high constitution. So here's the issue. I just don't know how to get to the other side of this and also do anything of value on this turn. So... what if we have... Karlach and Corvus come back out of the darkness, and then we'll cast Bless on them. And then Healing Word, I guess, on Karlach? something, little bit of a shield. And then I don't want her to hang out in the darkness, but like we sort of want to get to the other side of it. So we're going to try to do that next turn. Okay, Karlach. Can you get here? She can. Okay, so we're going to go whole ham right now. We're going to do rage. I'm thinking about using a soul coin, honestly. I just don't know, because I sort of want to save that for like a big boss, and I don't know if this qualifies. Okay, so Rage gets us Frenzied Strike, and Enraged Throw. You can also make improvised weapon attacks as a bonus action. I don't know if I have a lot of options for that. Advantage on attack rolls, but enemies also have an advantage against you. Well, let's do it. And then, do we have anything other? Cleave is against multiple guys. Piercing shot. I feel like this is probably it. Do we have anything else? We could play him a little tune. But he's mostly eyes, and it's not going to be like an interpretive dance. Yeah, I feel like we just hit him with an axe again. It's not a bad hit. We've got him down by half. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else we can do? And the answer is really no. Okay, Corvus. I would like you to get in here, and, like, I'm actually serious. If we can, like, blind this guy, that'd be awesome. Peck him in the eye. He got blinded! Oh, awesome! Hopefully that means that he can't use his ray attacks, but, I mean, we're just going to pretend that he got pecked in all of the eyes. Caroluna does not remember dealing with any darkness in this fight. Okay, so we're going to throw everything at this guy until he's dead, because otherwise he's going to throw everything at us until we're dead. So I feel like we do precision attack. And then... No, that's an action. We really want to hit this guy. Can I do... Both your action and bonus actions to attack a target with advantage and bonus damage. So we've already got advantage, though. Goading attack. It gains disadvantage on attack rolls against anybody but you. He's definitely going to get to go. Or do we want to try to use that against one of his friends? And I don't even think that we can get up to his friends. We 100% could. Why do I have disadvantage against this guy? He's blinded. I'm not. Disadvantage. That's odd. Wait, who gets to go next? It is this guy. Yeah, let's use goading attack on this guy. Hold on.
Taste my fury.
We one-shotted that dude, and now maybe we just do a regular attack on this guy. Get his attention. Possibly daze them. Does daze do, It makes him easier to hit. What's your dexterity, sir? He's got a high dexterity. And look at this guy. We basically got Moon Knight over here. Let's go for Pommel Strike. Let's see if we can knock this guy down a peg. Awesome. And that's probably her move. Although, for some reason, I have a third attack. Whatever. Let's do it. I'm not going to ask questions. And that's all she wrote. We're done. Yes. Yo! Holy hell! Wait, what just happened? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just killed a beholder. So I'm going to declare that we've won the game. Also, what happened? It seemed like he killed his friend, but he didn't get anything back for it. Hold on. So Lae'zel hit him, and that's what killed him. That's awesome. Wow, Marquak, thank you so much. And also hello to Little Stars Girl. Marquak, thank you very, very much. Another 1,000-bit cheer. I really appreciate it. I did not think I was going to survive this. When we still might not, but I mean, there's only one dude left. But what did he do to his friend? We all saw that, right? Okay, so this is where we attacked Karlach. We tried to shove him. We unpetrified this guy back here. Beak attack. Fly. Why did he do Wounding Ray on his friend? Hold on, I'm just so sorry. Yeah, he hit his friend with Wounding Ray. I'm open to information about why he did that. I don't think it was a bug, but I just... Anyway, we don't have to get completely tied up in that. Thank you, Weird Beholder, for killing your own summon. And then we've got this guy, who's also level 4, so I mean, he's no slouch. This could still go real bad. Why don't we... Our ranger's going to get to go ahead of that. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to help.
On up.
And that's going to be our action. For our bonus action, we're going to do Healing Word. So, is this... It does take a level 1 spell slot. Yeah, I think this is going to be our last one. Unless I'm misreading how this all gets put together. And then... Let's just stand up here in case he decides to come up. Does Wounding Ray give him some HP back from the damage that he did? Let's look. Because that's what I was looking for. At first I thought, oh, he just attacked his friend. Oh, shoot, he must have healed himself. But then I didn't actually see any bonus to him for doing that. Wounding Ray. Shoot an eye ray that deals immense damage. On save, target still takes half damage. It's an eye stalk action. It doesn't say anything about getting health back. It's just weird that... Why would he do that? And it makes me think that there's a gameplay mechanic that I don't know.
Fuck yes.
Okay, we can go to there. So if we can only go to there, let's have her come up here. And yeah, we want to keep her attack going, so even if we do a ranged attack... I should have gotten her a better crossbow. Enraged throw? Do I have... Let's throw a stone.
This'll help.
Oh, I haven't been doing this often enough. Carolyn was wondering if maybe it was a fumble. That he took a shot at somebody else and missed. Hold on, let's look. Because maybe I'm not going back far enough. Yeah, so he decided to leave. And then Corvus Major got an opportunity attack. Karlach got an opportunity attack. Then he flew away, and then he used Wounding Ray. And does it say... He says that he took 10 damage. It doesn't say... I'm not sure if there was an attack roll. It looks like it might be automatic. Like an automatic hit. It's just versus save, basically. And then he got eaten up by acid. And then Lae'zel, he tried to frighten Lae'zel, but he didn't realize what she's like. He hasn't met her before. Okay. Corvus, let's see if we can... I love this fly, by the way. His ability to, like, move quickly. So we're going to go down here, and I think that Bad Omen is actually ranged. Yeah, it's up to 9 meters. And it seems to always hit.
I'm fury. I am death.
All right, for Lae'zel, I think we're definitely going to do a sprint. And that'll get us all the hell way down here. But yeah, Markwak, that was my same thought. Like, oh, he must be doing that to heal himself. Well, who knows what beholders live. Maybe he was like, this isn't going to go my way. At least I'll get to murder one more thing before I go. Oh, right. We just got up from the ground, so we can't... We could do a bonus action, but not an action. How about just a regular Sacred Flame? That's a cantrip. I think regular swipe.
Want another?
Okay, that was... I'm like, I'm not even kidding. When that guy came out, I almost just reloaded on the spot. I was almost like, there's no way we're a third or worse down in terms of hit points, and it's a beholder. There's no way this is gonna go our way. Spectator eyes, ray of fear and wounding ray. Spectators are hideous aberrations. Oh, it's not a beholder, I guess. Is a spectator different than a beholder? Like a younger one? Fewer eye stalks? Spectators are hidden aberrations that float above the ground, fiercely staring around and shooting beams at anything they don't appreciate. I was unappreciated. Where are we now? So our goal is over there. We are on the right path. Well, here we are.
No one stopped me yet.
That's a very, very ominous autosave.
Don't mind if I do. Moving ahead.
Nope. Wait, what's happening? It just put us into this turn-based mode. I don't know what to do.
I need to hold on.
Okay, and I think that there's a cavern creeper around because I saw that come up very quickly. Okay, hold on. Why is this? Cancel end turn? What does that mean?
I'd love to, thanks.
I saw the word cavern creeper somewhere on the screen, and now I don't know where it was. Can we help Lae'zel up? Sorry, that's Shadowheart, isn't it? And then that's her turn. Yeah, I think that we might wind up just hanging out up here.
There we go.
Oh, did she fall over? She did. Darn.
A long way to go still.
Okay, then let's go back this way, because this seems very unstable.
What's cooking?
And then Lae'zel, can you stand up?
Help. Quickly.
I'm going to... Can't control knockdown. So wait, how do you...
All my time.
Wait, what's happening? That's not a cavern creeper. Oh, you guys. Ugh. So... this Elixir of Bloodlust is something you want to do against multiple guys. This is one really big guy. So... I don't know. Let's go see if we can bother him. Possibly marks your target with light, preventing it from turning it invisible. Hopefully he doesn't do that. Kill yourself and increase your hit point maximum by 5. That seems kind of valuable right now. However, we do have some healing, so we're just going to take a healing potion and then see if we can run down there and hit this guy. Okay, who am I at the moment? I am Shadowheart. Shadowheart is in combat. Okay, so we all get to go, including Lae'zel.
Taking position.
We've got, I think, one more superiority dice. So if we do a bow shot, 50%, that's terrible. Then let's do precision attack. That's all right. So now we definitely want to do the short rest as soon as we can. Let's shoot. Aberrations, Celestials, Elementals, Fays, Fiends, and Undead. I have no idea what kind of creature this is. This is a monstrosity. Was that in the list? No. Okay, so that's not going to be helpful. We can hamstring him. I don't know how fast he is. Let's learn anything about this guy. So he's tremendously strong, not very dexterous, dumb as a stump, and not either handsome or very well-spoken. And it'll attack other monstrosities before going after smaller prey. Cool, so all we need to get is like a monster hunter party in here, and the monsters can fight one another. Let's... I don't know, probably just shoot his ass, man. If I had Goading Strike, I should have maybe gone for a Goading Strike, and then she's gonna drink a potion.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Oh, Samlin has these in his D&D as well? Boulettes? Are that what they're called? Alright, so... I feel like we, for multiple reasons, want to have the high ground. So we're going to jump away. And then, does this guy have any... No resistances. So, when in doubt... Maybe acid? Do we have anybody that can... Hold on, Shadowheart? I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but we're going to try it out. We're going to throw some water on him.
Let's see this done.
Didn't really expect that to knock him down. Okay, but then what I want to do is shoot him with an arrow of ice and see if we can freeze the ground underneath him. So we're going to do this, shoot that guy. Okay, critical hit feels good. He's got a lot of hit points. And then I feel like we can't then do another arrow. Is that correct? Yeah, only one specialty arrow. So then we'll just do another shot. I'm hoping that we can get him to, like, slip and fall on the ice. I don't know what his move... Maybe he burrows or something, but maybe he can't do that if he's on top of ice. And then I'm gonna, frankly, move away. All right, Corvus, we might really need your help, buddy. Bad omen.
Let's end this.
So, can she do Healing Word all the time? Because we're out of level 1 spell slots. Is it treating it like a cantrip? I'm not sure that I know the limitation on this. Who's lowest? Alyssa is? Yeah.
Take 2.
This is my happy place.
So what do we have left on her? We've done all of our moves. I do think that I want to do this. We only get it until a long rest, but if not now, when? And then we can't jump down. I don't want to use that on this turn. And I think that's it. Hey, you. Stop that. So, he's still wet. I vote that we shoot him with a lightning bolt. Hopefully this doesn't hit Corvus. If it does, maybe we can jump away first. Nope. And then just a regular shot. Well, we could do Hunter's Mark again. That's her turn. Corvus. Rend Vision would help get us advantage on all of our attacks, even if we don't have a great chance. No, that went nowhere.
Let's finish this.
I want to see if we get that healing word bonus action again. Or if that's taking up other... Is that taking up, like... Is it consuming our level 2 spell slots? I'm concerned that it might be. How about... Ooh, what if we did the duplicity one? I must have done it earlier today. Although, we might be able to... We might be able to get that back later. How about... Do you want to do Bless again? I feel like it's worth it. Yeah, he's still got more than half. Let's do Bless. We're going to bless Karlach and... Lae'zel and Shadowheart. Oh, do we get a fourth? And Alyssa. No, look at this. It keeps consuming level... Let's just watch. I want to make sure it doesn't take up a level 3 here. Let's do this one on Lae'zel. Oh, no, it does. It does. Okay, then we're not going to do that right now. I want to save that for later. And take a potion. And then we'll come down here.
Let's go.
Okay. Karlach. We can only do this once per long rest. I feel like we can take this guy. These are long rests, so I'm not sure if I want to do a rage against just one dude. Let's do this. What is that? Reckless or prepare. And then that's per long rest. Okay, now he's really in trouble. I feel like we're all set there. Okay, Lae'zel, you're not bad with a bow, but can we do our swipe? Yeah.
You bow or you break.
Well, I feel bad about Corvus. And so does Alyssa. She's going to finish the job here. All right. And I think that we can get Corvus back after the short rest. Yeah, we are barreling towards a short rest here. I mean, like, how much further could we possibly be expected to go? I feel like the short rest happens next.
Never mind.
I wasn't looking very carefully. Karlach, I'm so sorry. Fortunately, she's resistant to fire damage, so that was only mildly scorching. Nope, nope, nope. I want to shoot this. This is dangerous. What I was saying is that Lae'zel is a... Like, her class is Battle Master. That's her subclass, rather.
Everywhere. Who would dig these? Why here?
That's a good question. What are you talking about? Who would dig these, she said. I'm alting and I don't see anything. Battle Masters specialize in like attack maneuvers or like military maneuvers. So they're sort of like battlefield commanders, where what they get to do is
Come. Looks abandoned.
Okay, but again, where are you talking about? Oh, over here? Okay, I was gonna go come out and check out the holes. And I have to say that, like, as fighters go, I actually think it would be really...
The wall is riddled with holes. A suffocating stench of long rotten meat wafts out.
Let's inspect the holes. And also... get a bonus on doing so. Guidance.
This'll help.
I have one inspiration. I'm a ranger. I should be good at survival stuff. Roll again. What I was going to say, Battle Master legitimately seems like it'd be a really fun class to try, like in an actual TTRPG.
You recognize the odor. The foul scent of carrion crawlers, centipede-like aberrations that feast on the dead. At one time, these caverns must have been their banquet hall. The creatures are either long gone or waiting patiently in the darkness.
Well, if they're not here, then it should be safe to reach into one of the holes. I'll do that.
The passage narrows and bends, becoming impassable before you're even elbow deep.
Okay. I mean, my first thought was absolutely not. We're not going to touch that. Followed by, well, wait a second. If what I know is that the carrion crawlers have left.
These boots have seen everything.
Nope, nope, nope. Okay, and then we've got this area over here. So this looks like a little mine over here, and I would like to check it out. But before we go jumping across, let's go up these steps. Yeah, last week was the...
Scorched ground. Better watch out.
Stop. I don't know anything about arcane turrets. Except that this one can see me. So we're going to get the hell out of here. Okay. Hold the hell on. So, okay. Let's exit turn-based mode. And everybody come back. So I think that we definitely want to get Astarion. He's our sneakiest guy, and we'll get to see if we want to put that leather on him.
To think, Gales had this devastating all within himself the entire time, and only just mentioned it. Who'd keep a secret like that from his friends? You can't trust anyone these days.
Yeah, next thing he'll be biting people in their sleep. What a horrible human being would do that.
Well, obviously I would. But you have so many followers already. I wouldn't want to crowd you.
I feel like we never get to take Karlach out. Lae'zel.
In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
Shit. So he was spotted by a clearly lit area.
Just like old times.
Can we sidle around the darker edges then?
Gently. Ready or not.
Okay.
Stepping softly.
Oh! Shit, fuck! God damn! Okay. Can we jump across?
Don't linger. Silent as the grave.
Nope.
Like a wraith.
Yeah, jumping across, they spot him immediately. I'm gonna F5 it. But we're gonna... Now, we could use, like, an invisibility. Wait, do we have any abilities? I really don't use his spells that often. Fog cloud, that would be helpful. We could put up a fog cloud and, like, if we needed to get someplace. So, this thing tracks... I think that we could probably use a minor illusion to... I didn't realize that they rotate. It makes perfect sense that they do. Also, we should do that. Minor illusion is a cantrip. Perfect, yeah. That's going to make this much easier to get around. Okay, can we, like, do something to this to turn it off?
Let's have a rummage.
Can't do it. We could backstab it. 17 hit points is not a lot. I don't know if it's going to be like a Halo turret that blows up. I feel like Astarion is greedy enough that he would go loot first. I know I'm greedy enough that I would go loot for it first. Let's read this. Dearest Ear? I don't know if you're coming back, if you'll even read this message, but if you do come back, could you wait for me? I'll only be gone a few 10 days, but the thought of coming back to this empty tower with nothing but Bernard to fill these halls, I don't know how much longer I can take this. I miss you. I miss you so much. I can't shake the thought of how different things might have been if only I'd been less stubborn. Working on your lightning inventions, my magic, eating together, laughing at your stupid puns, waking up next to you. Despite everything, I still love you. So please, if you read this, can you wait? I'll be back. I won't be long. Yours forever, Lenore. A few sentences are penned below in a different hand. I waited until Tar-Shak. I'll always wait for you, but you didn't come. How is this brightly lit? Oh, I guess that. I see that. All right. I landed a critical hit and it didn't do anything. So it's immune to necrotic, fire resistance, lightning vulnerability. Okay, now that we can do something with. Lightning vulnerability. So I feel like we know somebody who can help out with that. And now the turret's facing in the opposite way. So
Still alive.
Really should have looked at that. Wait. Corvus, you wait behind.
Step forward. Bet that will fit in my pack.
Oh, wait. Is this not the one? No, it's not. Fudge. Okay. Astarion, can you do an illusion again? Here? Boy, they lock quickly. Here is where we're going to put it into turn-based mode, because we need to do this kind of precisely. Astarion is going to do his minor illusion to get this thing to turn around. And then he's going to end turn. And then... So Cat, I don't actually have control over, ever, so we're just going to end turn. And then... Let's get ready to go out there. We're going to fire a lightning arrow at that guy. Okay, now she steps out. And we do lightning arrow. What the hell? Let's give this guy another thing to shoot at. And then we'll probably exit turn-based mode. And it did turn off? That good?
Well, hello.
Hello. I think it, okay, so for all of that, I think it actually did turn off. So this all worked out. Now let's go back to camp. Oh, Path of Exile. Sorry, did I say Pillars of Eternity? PoE is just consistently in my head, Pillars of Eternity. But no, it is Path of Exile. Marquardt, I don't know if you've played Path of Exile 2. I've seen McMaster playing it. I'm bummed that he's not doing it on stream, but also know that he's, at least for the time being, stepped away from stream. I hope someday that he will return. People should always feel free to move away if they just need some time to focus on some other stuff. But yeah, Cara Luna showed off Path of Exile 2, and that game looks really good. The combat abilities that have a big punch to them. The enemies are visually very distinctive. The combat roll and the way the telegraphs work for the bosses seems really satisfying. It just seems like a very, very well put together project. Here's Gale. Here's Gale. I'm stuck, but I think that if we
won't stop me yet.
Come back here. All right, Gale.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Gale, I need lightning. I was wondering about that mighty lord that you told me about in your story.
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god, to know yourself, to be untouchable, to be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
Nothing good ever comes from mortals wanting to be gods.
Loving them has its side effects as well. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
If you ever feel the Netherese magic overtaking you, what will you do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls. Would that I could, but your entourage is full. You'll need to make room for me first.
I feel like we definitely want Shadowheart and Astarion, so we're gonna swap out for Karlach.
Wonderful.
There might be something out there, and there might be something out there. There's 2 other, like, balconies here, like, outer, like, areas. Shocking Grasp is a close-in ability. So, Gale, if you use a... Oh, Witch Bolt is also lightning. And that's at range, but the only trouble is that you have to have concentration on it. I don't think it requires direct line of sight, so this might be our solution to get those turned off. Okay, Gale, I have a new idea. Let's have you do a dash. Yeah, okay, so this will get us in so that we can't get hit, and then Alyssa will close the door. Let's try this. We're going to go out here, and we're going to cast Witch Bolt. Just a regular level 1 edition. And then we're going to step back in here, and I think that we can now do this every turn until it's dead.
What's next, I wonder?
You have my attention.
Okay, yeah. And then we just do this. Oops.
What to do?
A long way from Waterdeep.
Okay, we step out here. Witch Bolt. And that actually got it in 1. So I feel like we can now just exit turn-based mode and everything is fine. I want to read Dusty Book. The beginning of this book proudly declares it to be a play by Dame Inia, followed by an extensive introduction and 23 pages of notes on the text. Though the book itself seems barely touched, one stanza is encircled twice. There's a light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive, and in its wake it tramples everything, will kill the rest so that one can thrive. If that is pertinent to this...
Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
Puzzle, I don't know what to make of it yet. We'll add it to wares, but let's maybe remember that that exists. Anything else in here? Power generator. This seems very promising. Except I don't know how to make it work. It clearly wants fuel, but is that like the broken machine parts? Don't tell me. Like we're close now. Fringe philosophy. Unless it's about how to manage and maintain power generators. Well, hold on. I hypothesize that these items are no mere legend and are indeed the blue flowers. That's what it is. For those knowing about Sussur trees, their magical properties have always been a topic of debate. Not only their ability to create an anti-magic aura, which is complete enough that even those unattuned to the weave can feel its effect, but also, and most interestingly, to those living in the world above, the ways its roots, bark, and flowers can be harnessed to make magic items. Rumors of such items are rare, but spread in settlements bordering the Underdark. Their existence, however, has never been confirmed by any of our clerics, nor by any other reputable scholars. I hypothesize that these items are no mere legend, and indeed, in this treatise, I will endeavor to explain how I myself created items that have anti-magic properties, and that the magical absorption of Sussur tree flowers as and that use Sussur tree flowers as a power source. So I think that those petals that we picked up is what we need. Withered blue petal. Smells faintly of honey. It doesn't say anything about magic or anti-magic, but hopefully that's what we need. Fuck. So then in that case, based on what we found in that book, I might mark this as... We're going to have to find the Sussur tree and get some petals or flowers or something and use that to light this up later. And there's a whole back alley. Hold on, what if the Sussur tree's out there? I don't know where this is relative to where I'm standing, so let's go find Astarion. Astarion, go... What direction is this? West. What's west?
Shall we?
Oh, you guys, this might... Yes! I think we found it. I was all prepared to leave and come back much later, so...
I feel cold. Empty. What are those flowers doing to me?
Okay, I feel like we only get the 2 of those then.
Let's hope for gold.
Samlander, without giving anything away, did you solve this? Did you figure out how to power up the machine? I feel like now I know. I was just thinking that the Sussur tree might be very far away. Oh, Samlander, we also fought something that Kara Luna said was in one of your RPG campaigns. Now I've forgotten what it was called, so I'm gonna call it a vagrant. But it was a big, like, rhinoceros-looking thing without the horn, and it was able to dig around. Don't we need the bark in order to do the blacksmith weapon? I'd have to double check. Oh, shit. I really like the design of this place, by the way. We're gonna call it here and go find somebody fun to raid. I always feel bad about ending so rapidly after like a big donation like that. Beulah, really, thank you very much, but I'll have to wrap it up here. You guys, this was awesome. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again in a couple days. And until then, I hope you have a great evening.